making his way into the arena earlier this evening. It is main event fighter Adam Meredith. Now, Adam Meredith has had a little bit of a layoff here in his game. He is coming off a win in Bellator over Jordan Dowdy, but he had to take some time off. Now, we are bringing it to the next fight, which is Raul Romero taking on Stephen Graham.
Let's bring out our next bout of the evening, Raul Romero.
Making his way to the cage tonight is Raul Romero. He comes to us by way of the Caveman Crew, and he comes out of Raytown, Missouri. Now, Raul Romero is one of those kind of guys who literally has been boxing since an incredibly young age. He told me that I put in a full camp for this fight, and tonight I'm looking to make a statement. Now, he is one of those type of fighters who literally, he is out to put on a show, he likes to make it dirty, and he wants to draw this fight out. He likes it to go late in the afternoons. He likes it to go long into the day. He wants to make this fight long and harsh.
Well, if Romero wants to keep this fight going long and get a victory, he needs to keep off his back. Because Graham, the BJJ purple belt, is going to try and get him to the ground.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Stephen Graham.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands with me. It's a celebration. Yeah, stomp, clap.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Graham making his way to the cage tonight. He comes to us by way of American Top Team HD. He also sports a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he told me tonight he's ready for anything. As we get ready here for our Supplement Superstore's Tale of the Tape, Raul Romero, 40 years old, 5'4", 135.5 pounds out of Raytown, Missouri. Stephen Graham, 25 years old, 5'7", 135.3 pounds out of Kansas City, Missouri. Now, again, the biggest thing we see here is the age difference.
Well, we had an age difference and a height difference, both in favor of Graham. That's why you don't judge a fight by the tail of the tape. We'll see what happens. You can never judge. That's why we go out and fight. The person who's supposed to win doesn't always win.
The other thing that we have in this fight is the classic striker versus grappler here. We have the boxer in Romero against the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt in Stephen Graham.
Which fighter can impose their game plan, and which fighter can take the other one out of their game plan and suck them into their own.
Graham told me tonight it is all about his game plan, and don't let his opponent get off first.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening, he stands 5 feet 4 inches tall. He weighs in at 135.5 pounds. He's fighting out of Raytown, Missouri, the machine gun, Raul Romero. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighs in at 135.3 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, Stephen Graham.
Referee Mike Anglin has the call for this contest. This one really will come down to who can impose their will first. Here we go. Quick touch of the gloves. Immediately, Romero goes into that boxing stance, blocking the kick coming here from Graham. Good block there coming from Romero.
Not only who can impose their game plan, but who doesn't let the other fighter suck them into their world.
Romero coming in very tough initially.
Big right hand and a big uppercut.
Graham trying to fight back here. Romero has him rocked. Oh, again with a big uppercut. Referee Mike England calls off the contest. Stephen Graham didn't know what was going down.
Graham did not know where he was at, trying to single leg referee Mike England. Graham got dropped 2 or 3 times in a row within a matter of moments, and Mike England jumps in and stops the fight.
Literally, what hands coming out of the 40-year-old Raul Romero as we go here to our instant replay. Huge right, left uppercuts coming for days.
Big right uppercut.
And then the
Drops
beating
Graham.
just starts.
Graham stands up, and Romero's gonna follow it up, drops him there, keeps pounding away.
Literally,
Another big right uppercut.
literally, he was throwing uppercuts from the back that were connecting.
Yeah, Graham was hurt. He was just trying to survive. He wasn't intelligently defending himself. He was doing the best he could, had toughness for days, but couldn't intelligently defend himself from the onslaught from Raul Romero.
What a knockout from Raul Romero, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely great show of sportsmanship there, going checking on, making sure his opponent's all right. But again, Graham ends up single-legging referee Mike England at one point here at the end. Literally, it comes down to survival. It's the last thing that you remember, and you go immediately back to instinct.
100%. Stephen Graham was definitely game. He was trying to fight the whole time.
So let's send it up to the cage to Stephen Baer to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has ended 40 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by TKO, the machine gun, Raul Romero.
That is one happy boxer, ladies and gentlemen, in Raul Romero. Huge uppercuts were the story of this fight.
100%. The uppercuts knocked out Stephen Graham.
Huge, huge action there coming out of Raul Romero. And we still have more action to come as it is our feature bout of the night. Mike Doss taking on Julius Onlictus is coming up next right after this.